So I bought this Plus account for ChatGPT, and I just want to understand what do I spend money on, because 20 bucks is quite a money for me, and I just want to understand it. I saw a lot of videos on YouTube where guys just prompting simple tasks like, can you code snake game or whatnot. And honestly, I don't agree with this approach. Let me test it in my way. First of all, let me check the paper. And by the way, I'm not telling that this is scam or they telling bullshit. I don't know. I want to test it. I want to test it myself, because I don't believe all these reviews, all these influencers bullshit. So they're telling us that this model is quite an improvement comparing to GPT-4o. Sorry for this noise, I really can't do anything with this. Look, just look at these graphs. They improved their what? Their accuracy percentile of what? Let me understand what does this graph show us. Improve challenge benchmark, solid bars. It's some kind of percentile. Maybe it's a rank. Well, anyway, as you can see, o1 is better than, let's take the preview, because I only have access to the preview version of this model, and they're telling that it's better than GPT-4o, than the previous model. How much? 6 times, 5 times better. It's quite an improvement. Also take into the account that they don't introduce new architecture. It's still GPT-4. Yes, they trained this model in a different way, as they said, but under the hood it's the same amount of capacity, it's the same amount of weights. Maybe it's even less amount of training time. I don't know, and it doesn't matter for now. I just looking at this plot, and I'm trying to understand what am I looking into at. Also, this is funny plot. Don't you see? We have accuracy. We have accuracy on the y-axis, and compute, train time compute at the x-axis. What is train time compute? Train time compute improves with more reinforcement during train time compute. Train time compute. I don't know what is train time compute exactly. It's just nonsense words. Sorry, just nonsense. Train time compute. Okay, train time compute. All right. It's log scale. It's a log scale. Do you guys know what log scale means? What does it mean? Excalibur. Let me remove this. So let's say we have some kind of plot. And this plot grows, increases linearly. Almost linearly. And they are telling us that this axis has log scale. What does it mean? It means that log scale axis if you check here, we begin basically log scale means that it's some kind of power of in this case 10. In this case 10. So here we have for example 0.1. Yeah. Here we have 1. And in the linear scaling, you may expect that here we have 2, yeah, or maybe 1.9. 1.9 here and 1.9 here, yeah. But in log scale, we do have in fact here 10. And here we have 100. And here we have 1000, 1K, 10K, and so on. And this is time. This is compute time. Train time compute, test time compute. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's another time. I don't know. They tell me nothing about this time. Time. No, it's nothing. Nothing here. Based on test time without any test. I don't know. I'm too stupid. Anyway. Now let me linearize this axis. It's time. Let me now draw linear representation of this plot. Linear representation. Let's say, so basically, we have first point approximately maybe 0.3, yeah. This is 0.3. The second point is 1. Let's say that 1 is here, yeah, 0.3, 3, approximately 1 is here. This is 1, okay. Like so. Next point, approximately 3. It's between 1 and 10, but we have log scale, so we kinda gravitating towards the lower values. 1, 10, 5. Let's find 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And this is third point. I will keep it on the same y level, because y level is linear, it's not logarithmic. Okay, now force point 1, 2, 3, 4 between 10 and 100. Let's say it's 30. 5. This is 5. This is 10. This is 15, 20, 25, 30. I think it's enough. I think you understand what am I doing. So guys, this is our plot. This is our real plot. Not this crap, not this. It's bullshit. This one. How much do we need to increase time to gain any sort of improvement on the y-axis? This much time, this much time. Okay? Maybe I'm wrong, maybe. Let me check this stuff on practice. That's why I decided to spend 20 bucks to test this model. And they basically telling us how they performed these benchmarks. And by the way, there is another interesting point in this article. Simulated. Finally, we simulated competitive programming contests hosted by Codeforces to demonstrate this model's coding skill. What does it mean, simulated competitive programming contests? What does it mean, simulated? Did they produce some kind of toy data, toy tasks? What does it mean, simulated? I don't know. Do we have actually the list of all competitive programming problems that they used in this benchmark? I don't see it here. I don't see it here. I only see these huge numbers, huge improvements, but I don't see the actual problems. They have a link to Codeforces, but this link is just competitive rules. It's just rules. How to interpret contest ratings. I don't understand. I don't need this. I don't need these achievements, these badges. I just want the actual problems. I don't see it here. I don't see it here. Our evaluation used the same 500 problems test split found in. It's about math problems, yes? Yeah, math data set. I will return to the math problems later because, guys, they trained this model for 5 years on the whole internet. They performed transfer learning from model to model, probably. But even if they don't do this, even if they train the model from scratch each time, they train it on the whole fucking internet. On the whole internet. And how do you think? Is there any leaked test solutions for this kind of problems? Not leaked, but actually present in the internet, of course. And did they clean up the solution from the training set? I don't know. I don't know. Probably no. Probably no. Anyway, as I said, I'm not professional researcher at all. I'm not professional mathematician at all. I'm not professional code competitive programmer at all. But I want to understand where do I spend my money on. Let me start with simple coding tasks. And by the way, you may argue that this model it was trained not for problems that I want to solve. Probably, but I want to solve specifically competition problems, competitive code problems. Did they train it for it? Yes, they did. But they did, but they trained it for code forces. But as you know, code forces is much more professional and much more harder than LeetCode. So let's start with simple problems, with LeetCode problems. Also, today I saw this, it's actually 2 days ago, this interesting thread about solving a specific competition on LeetCode using ChatGPT. And actually it looks pretty good. It looks promising. I quickly checked. I don't want to replay this video now, but you can check it by yourself. And I think it will be much more such threads in the near future on the LeetCode. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a good model. Maybe it's a good model. And I just need to understand how to use it. But they say that we can now use model without manual prompting of chain of thoughts, because the chain of thoughts is kind of baked into this model. They trained this model using chain of thoughts dataset. So I suppose that I can just paste my problem in this model and obtain the result. Let me check this. I have list of models. Let's say, you know what? Maybe we can just. I don't have specific plan for this session. Let's just start with some known problem, at least which I solved. Can I filter this stuff? Current solutions list. Yeah, I already tried a few tasks, but my last submission was half of a year ago. Do we have no, we don't have difficulty labeling here. We don't have it here. How can I obtain fundamental? Fuck. Oh. Why do we have these powerful models, but we don't have proper filtering on the LeetCode? I don't understand. I just don't understand. Solutions. Most recent list. Fuck this. Maybe I just don't see it. Problems. Let's take some medium problem. Difficulty, let's say medium. And let's just take, I don't know. Spiral matrix. Acceptance rate. Acceptance rate, if I understand correctly, is just for how many submissions were correct at the first try. Or something like this. Spiral matrix. Let me close Excali drawer. Let me close this bullshit. I cannot post pictures if I understand correctly, but I don't think it's a problem for ChatGPT. And let me paste this. Okay. Thinking. And while it's thinking, let me create a benchmark benchmark.txt file where I will track all the problems. This one. GPT. What is this stupid naming? O1. Is it 0 or O? What is this? GPT o1-preview. GPT o1-preview. So what do you have for me? Okay. Paste it here. Run. Accepted. Test run is accepted. Now submit. Accepted. Nice. It's a nice result. Accepted. Let me quickly check solutions. Not my solutions. Description. Yeah. And let me just take the most voted one. Okay, this is human solution. Solution from ChatGPT is much more verbose. It's much more verbose. I don't want actually to dig into the actual code. I just want to solve these problems end to end. Okay, anyway, it's not a problem. Large amount of code, it's not a problem. Okay, I understand this. Okay. This is at least a good start. Let me check also another model. GPT-4o, the previous one. Sorry, give me a moment. GPT-4o, yeah. And let me just do the same. What is this? Did I mess up something? Anyway, it was an example. Description. Let me take one more time. Send. And now we are using GPT-4o. So as you can see, it's not so extensive from the chain of thoughts point of view, but well, it's kind of approach. Okay. Run. Accepted. It's just accepted. Accepted. Okay, let's go to the next problem. This will be very long video, very long. I don't want to test only one single problem and call it a day. I don't want to test one simple game like Snake, Tetris. I want to test this stuff extensively because I'm worrying about my personal experience. I want to use this model. I want to use this model on my day-to-day job. I want to use this model in the production. I want to understand the possibilities of this model. That's why I will test a lot of problems. Well, at least 10, okay? And I will compare this model with the previous one. Do you guys know what does overfit mean? Overfit. It's basically, in machine learning, it means that you train some model, and usually deep learning models, they have huge capacity. They have enormous amount of weights. And if you train the model on some data set, it's probably, basically this model can remember this data set. For example, let's just take GPT-4o. Can you please write me the most famous poem of Mayakovsky? Can you write it in Russian? Sorry, I just a Russian native speaker, so it will be much simpler for me to validate it. Okay. Yeah, it successfully just repeated it. But maybe no. Maybe it even failed to repeat this model. Let me check. What is this? No, it's wrong. But this is the funny thing. As you can see, it contains this poem sort of in its weights, in the model's weights. But this model is not present word to word explicitly in the weights. It's kind of represented as embeddings. That's why it can't reproduce it word by word. But also maybe it just used another, maybe it's just, I don't know. But we can call this overfit. And sometimes overfit is not a bad, it's not a bad thing, because, well, if you treat the model like fuzzy database, you can overfit it, because you want to query this model and you want to treat it like a database. And in the case of LeetCode problems, this model, it doesn't solve this problem end to end. It's just querying it from the database, from the weights, because the model, it has been trained on the whole internet, and the whole internet probably contains this solution. That's why I want to take some new problem which probably didn't appear in the dataset. How can we do this? Do we have sorting by submission time? Of course we don't. Let me just scroll to the end. I suppose these are the new problems. Do we have submission time? Maybe I just don't see it, but topics, hint, discussion. Let me check discussion. Why? Here's, it's pretty new model or problem, August 25, and I hope that this data hasn't been included in the training set. Probably it hasn't. Let's check on this problem. Description. And by the way, what is acceptance rate? Maybe I need to pick a simpler model with higher acceptance rate, because 33%, maybe the problem itself is not good. Hash divided string. And hash divided string has more or less, well, it actually has pretty good acceptance rate. It's quite a simple problem. All right. Check discussion. I just want to understand. Medium should be hard. Too low to be considered. Basically, people say that maybe problem is not medium, maybe it's hard, but the acceptance rate is quite big. Let me take this description. I closed LeetCode, ChatGPT, hash divided string. Vladimir Maikovsky. Okay, now let me create new chat. Let me pick o1-preview and let me ask to solve this problem. It looks simple. Okay, let me copy this, paste it in here, and just run. Accepted. Accepted. Okay, it's a good result. No complaints, no complaints. Description. Let me check GPT for all. Let me create new chat. GPT for all. Where is the description? Here. GPT for all. It looks the same. Submit. Woohoo! Accepted. Accepted. Okay. Let me check human solution. C++. It's basically the same. Do we have Python? C++, Python. It's looking more complex than our solution. I mean GPT solution. Okay. So basically we have the same solution over and over again. The problem is simple. The problem is simple. Probably. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's, for example, take this one, 50%, almost 50% acceptance rate. I suppose it's quite a new problem. Let me check discussion. August 18. DP problem. Somebody has done it with 0 hints. Probably it's simple problem. I don't know. Let me take the description. ChatGPT, new chat, o1-preview. Let's go. Okay, blah blah blah. Give me the code. Run. Okay, submit. Accepted. Nice. Preview accepted. And now GPT for all, new chat. I take the description. And guys, this is easy mode. I don't even I'm not even solving code forces problem, but I will. Blah blah blah. Okay. Run. Reload the page. Okay. Submit. Accepted. Accepted. Let me check solutions from people. C++, Java. Let's check C++. Yeah, GPT solution looks more concise. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Do we have Python? Java, Python. Python. Code, Python. Yeah. I like GPT solution more. If statements. This is more generalized solution. We don't have if statements here. We don't have utility functions. We don't solve it 2 times. Okay. Okay. Let's take the next problem. Premium. Let's take the problem with, no, actually, let's keep it simple for now. Let's keep it simple for now. Let's take this one. Acceptance rate, 53%. 53%. Let me check discussion section. August 17. Easy problem. So basically people are not complaining here. All right. I'm just checking the discussion section to understand if the problem at least has any sense. And this problem does in fact have sense. Okay. Let's go. Let's create new chat. o1-preview. Paste it here. And there is also a link here, yeah? Subarrays. Can I copy this? Yeah, I can. Subarrays. Let me paste the definition of a subarray here and start. A little bit convoluted, but it's okay. It's not a problem for me. Run. Okay. All 3 test cases solved. Now submit. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Accepted. And now let let me test this one. New chat, description. Let me just copy my description. New chat, GPT-4o. Let's go. Nums and k, return nums and k, like so. Run. It failed. Finally, we found a problem which GPT-4o cannot solve, but GPT-o1 can solve, in fact. Can solve. Do we want to try one more time? Well, first of all, we already failed, accepted wrong answer. Let's maybe try one more time. But anyway, it doesn't count. I just want to, just for curiosity. Let me try one more time. Submit. Okay, now it solves it, but I think we need to keep it in an honest way. It failed first time, so it's wrong answer. But in theory, it can solve it. In theory, it can solve it. Okay. Next problem. By the way, let me check people solution. Python 3. Okay. Actually, it's the same solution. Almost the same solution. I'm just wondering. Anyway, let's take the next one. Let's maybe increase the difficulty a little bit. So it was medium problems. Now let's check hard problems. And here, I suppose, GPT-o1-preview should be much better than 4o. At least they are telling us that it is in fact much better. Okay. Let me pick the difficulty. Hard. And the same strategy. I want to take the newest problems. Maybe with more or less high acceptance rate, at least. Yeah, and the average acceptance rate, of course, for hard problem is much lower than for medium problem. So let's take 45%. Let me check the discussion section. Blah blah blah, just a discussion. September 1st. It's quite a fresh problem, quite a new problem. Okay. But we have a table here. Maybe it's not particularly good. Let me create new chat. o1-preview. No, actually it's okay, it's alright. The table is kind of preserved. Boring. Take your time. I paid for it. Take your time. Okay. Let's first try on test samples. Maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. No, I just copy pasted the solution, yeah? And it even didn't solve the present test cases. Look. Example 1. Numbers 2, 8, 4, 32, 16, 1. The same numbers. It failed to solve the actual test case. And of course, if I click submit, wrong answer. Wrong answer. Unfortunately. And guys, I want to emphasize one more time that I really want this model to be good. I really want it. Because I want to use it, I want to pay for this model, I want to use it in production, I want to use it on my job, I want to use it in daily tasks, and of course I want to use it in research. I'm not a researcher, but sometime I do kind of research. And for now, I kind of don't feel that I can use this model. Accepted, wrong answer. GPT-4o. So probably zero chances that GPT-4o will solve it, but let's see. GPT-4o. Let me copy the same task. Preview. Давайте лети. Oh no, it's wrong. It's wrong model. sorry. Give me for O and recalculate for O. Okay. So it uses prefix 3. But I don't give a shit. Use what you want. Three node. And this is our main code. Do I need to indent it? Yeah. No chance. Is this problem in fact solvable at all? Solutions. Let's take Python 3 dynamic programming solution and just check, just in case, that the problem is solvable. Return answer. Okay, run. Answer. So the problem is solvable, at least. Maybe it's formulated not particularly correct or good, I don't know. But it is what it is. GPTs can solve the problem. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let's try with a higher acceptance rate. With higher acceptance rate, for example, 56. Yeah. Minimum cost of cutting cake. Well, again, we cannot paste GIF animations, but let's try with text. Let's try with text. Let me create new chat. o1-preview. Let's go. Well, you don't need GIF animation here because this is GIF animation, step-by-step instruction. Noticing the task, okay. And do you really want to automate research process with this shit? I don't want. People don't think in this way. It's absurd. Absurdity is this correct word. It's nonsense. But anyway, at the end of the day, the most important thing is just to solve the problem. It's just to solve the problem. I don't care how much do you think. I don't care how much code did you write. I just want to understand the accuracy of this specific machine learning model that they sell me for $20. I just want to understand threshold of understanding of accuracy for this model. Okay, run. Yes. Submit. Yeah. Accepted. It's a good result. Looks promising. Looks promising, not gonna lie. GPT preview. Accepted. Can I re-evaluate like so? Yeah. GPT 4o. Yeah. It's much simpler. Okay. All right. All right. 3 while loops. Why not? 2 sortings. Why not? Well, actually, it's the same solution. Look. 2 sortings at the beginning. 3 while loops. The first while loop, horizontal cut, vertical cut. So basically it's horizontal pieces. I don't know. We just iterating over horizontal, vertical cuts. Horizontal cut, vertical cut. And now I'm pasting the new solution. Okay, run. Let me guess. Accepted. Accepted. And let me check another solutions from people. Java. Let's take Java. So 2 sortings, initial conditions, 3 while loops. The first while loop, horizontal cuts, vertical cuts, then horizontal cuts, then vertical cuts, horizontal cuts, vertical cuts. It's a standard problem. By the way, sorry for these images. How can I? Fuck. Imagine this kind of advertisement on the LeetCode website. I won't blur it. Fuck them. It's not my problem. Okay. Accepted. Let's go to the next one. Let's take, and by the way, guys, maybe you have better approach to test these models, but I don't have. I just want to test one problem by one problem by problem, because I don't what is the word? I don't trust their paper. I don't trust all these influencers reviews. I don't trust. I just want to test problems. Maybe you have another approach, but I don't. Did we solve monotonic pairs? Pairs. No, we did not. Okay. New chat. Preview. Let's go. Do you have this feeling when you look at the LLM's output, and you instantly know that this is bullshit? You instantly know when it starts hallucinating. I have this kind of feeling. I use ChatGPT every day. I use Anthropic, I use Claude, the public web interface for Anthropic models. I use Together AI with open source models. I use everything. I even have in my Vim, check this, Code Companion chat. What do you think about these results? It's integrated in my Vim. I can use LLM in Vim instantly, without browsing, without alt-tabbing. Okay. And also, one more thing, that you all know that this model may hallucinate time to time. Imagine the probability of accumulating the hallucination when you have this long chain of thoughts. Imagine that the problem begins hallucinating here, and you just propagate, you just increase the influence of these hallucinations from step to step. You may argue that this problem is reviewing itself, and it may correct itself, but the correction may contain hallucination itself. Okay, maybe it's correct, But even if it is correct, do you really think that it's appropriate explanation of the problem? Do you really think that it's appropriate chain of thoughts, the thinking process to solve this problem? That's why I'm trying to compare it also with person solution, with human solution. Anyway, let's run it. Yes, submit. Let's give it one more chance. I don't have stack trace here, and I don't want to run the problem manually. Well, actually, why not? I have a lot of time today. I have nothing to do today. We have this stuff, yeah? I just want to provide explicit stack trace. This is not defined. What do you want from me? Solution count of pairs numbers. So it failed on this input. Okay. Yeah. I need to expect it 435. Yeah, I don't have a stack trace here. Anyway, it's not correct. Result is equal to this stuff. Result, otherwise we print result. Assertion error 110. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a chance to fix. You have an error somewhere in your code. The input provides the answer, but the real correct answer is 435. And you know why I don't want to give these models more than one chance? Because in real situation you cannot simply take the correct answer. You don't know the correct answer. You don't know if this model is correct or no. So the only possibility you have, the only choice you have, is to trust or not to trust this output. That's why I want to solve this problem without any second chances. Second chance is just for me, it's just for curiosity. Accepted wrong answer. Whoa. Okay. This one, yeah. Run. Submit. Not bad, actually not bad. I'm thinking that we can introduce maybe wrong answer. Let me accept it like so. GPT-4o. You know what? Okay, accept it. Let me take. Where was I? I was here. Let me take this description me take this description, start new chat, GPT for all, paste it here, run. I quite like this style of thinking more. I mean, GPT for all is looking much better than this abomination. Check, just check this. Did it remove all? Yeah, what is this? But at least it solved it. At least it solved it. Not at the first time, but at least the second time. At least it's solved. Okay, GPT for all. Count monotonic pairs. So run. Okay, submit. First time. Accepted. Did I paste it? Yeah. The same number of lines. Explanation is more concise. I don't know. Let's go to the next problem. Did I close it? Difficulty hard. Oh, let's take this one. Acceptance rate 36, more or less okay for hard problems. I forgot to check people solutions for the previous one. Let me check it. Let me be specific, concise, and not concise, consistent. Let me be consistent. Solutions. C++. Okay. We have 1 for cycle over all the nums. Yeah. Previous I less than no, not all the nums. Yeah, it's DFS, and we are calling DFS recursively. Yeah, DFS. Yeah, we call DFS, and inside DFS, do we call DFS? Yeah, and inside DFS we call it recursively. So it's not one. It is not one for loop. It's a recursive for loop. And here we solve it without recursion, but with dynamic. How does he call it? Just with the table. And okay. Both approaches look fine for me. Okay, the next problem. Find number of it doesn't matter. Create new chat, paste it here. GPT for all, not for all. I need preview. Yibash. Now let me copy this here. my god. Yeah. Yeah. Give me result. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Continue this shit, please. What the fuck? Imagine. Okay, I just wanted to count number of lines in this explanation, but it formatted in some strange way. It's a lot of lines. It's a lot of lines. This is the code. Simplicity, блядь, simplicity. Давай. Okay, run. Not bad. Submit. Not bad. We solved this problem. Accepted. And now GPT for all. GPT for all. No, like so. GPT for all. I like this explanation, honestly. This is how I explain problems on interview and whatnot. You basically, yeah, it's a good approach to explain problems. Key observations, recursive approach. So you provide some kind of approach. Do you want to solve it with dynamic table? Do you want to solve it with recursion? You estimate base cases. It's a good way to think about problems. Not this one. I already overwrite it. Okay, let's try. But it's the same. But maybe no. One. Wrong answer. Will we give it a chance? Let's give it a chance. We will say that input is 1, output is 1, but expected 4. You have an error in your code. If the input is 1, you output 1, but the correct answer is 4. Yeah. And I well, it's much more convoluted. Small chances. I wouldn't bet on this solution. Run. Yeah, it's a complete fail. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Let me check real solutions. Python 3. Okay. Yeah. Quite similar, but not quite similar. No. What was the solution from for while? Yeah, it's quite different. but maybe no, it's quite different. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the problems list. Problems list. Count the number of inversions. We didn't solve it. Let me check discussion section. June 22. Well, it's quite an old problem already. And similar problems. Okay, anyway. I'm just afraid that it may be leaked in the training data. It's probably leaked, but I don't know. I don't know in fact. So let me just assume that this solution is not in the training set. Let me create new chat, paste it here, select preview. Let's go. And this is even not code forces, guys. If you don't know what code forces is, go check problems on code forces. Go check. I just don't understand how they gain this huge, how they achieve this huge gain in accuracy. I just don't understand. Maybe you can explain me. Maybe you can explain me. Maybe I'm just missing something. I don't know. Okay. This is really... Yeah, I didn't submit anything here. Okay, this is our solution. I need also take this modular constant. Run. Submit. Nice, nice, accepted. Finally. Preview accepted. For O. For O. Like so, yeah. GPT for O. Are you sure? Are you sure, my friend? Let's check it. Mod 10 to the power of 9 plus 17. Okay. Run. Let's say if we have a real stack trace, we can evaluate one more time, because in real situation you in fact have stack traces. You don't know the real answer, but you do have stack traces. So I think it's fair to provide stack trace to this model. No, it's complete disaster. It's a complete disaster. Wrong answer. Let's go to the next problem. Area to cover, blah blah blah. Did I solve it? Submissions? No, I didn't. All right. We need to check real solutions for the previous one. Solutions. C. Okay. One for loop. DP. It's all right. I don't think that this is actually not this. I already don't have it. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Create new chat. Find the minimum area, blah blah blah. GPT preview. Let's go. Okay. What is this? Is this PhD, some PhD code? It's your choice. It's your choice. I'm a simple copy paster. Run. Do what you want to do. Yes, of course it's wrong. Of course it's wrong. Let's give it a chance to fix a mistake. You have an error in your code. With this input, you return 6. Yeah. But the expected answer is 5. With this input, you return 7. But the expected answer is 5. Trying another way. Do what you want. Do what you want. Let me check discussion. June 23 is similar and more general problem. It's interesting. Let me open this one. Hint. It looks like a hard problem, yeah. At least by the discussion section. What did I do? Another chance for this little guy. Okay, okay. Do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. I am a simple copy paster. I am a simple researcher which wants just to automate research. Why not? Why not? Paste it here and run. Okay. Looks promising. Submit. No. Okay. One more time. Let me paste it here. And let me help the model to fix the problem. You have an error. No, stop. With this input, you gave me the output 5, but expected 4. 5, but expected 4%. Because it may be that this problem or this model shines in full capacity when you help it to fix issues, when you provided more detailed stack traces, or at least description of input and output which are not correct with the current solution. Maybe it can fix it. I don't know. Let's try. But it's already third time. First two approaches were wrong. It's nonsense. But maybe it has sense. I don't know. But nobody, in reality, nobody thinks in this way. It's absurd. Do what you like, do what you want. I just copy pasting. I'm just copy pasting. No, this one. Okay. Run. Looks promising. No chances, no chances. And now GPT-4o. And as I suppose, also no chances. But let's try. New chat. GPT-4o. Let's go. No, this one, this one. By the way, do they have Vim here? Settings, code editor, standard, Vim. Yeah, finally. Run. All covered. What? It's a classical hallucination example. It's a classical hallucination example. So it assumes that I did not implement all covered function. Was not defined. We can replace. Why do we need to replace this? Just implement this fucking function. Okay? Okay. Do what you want. Run. Inf is not valid value, so are you telling me that you returned inf? One more time. time. By the way, wrong answer, wrong answer. Maybe it's hard problem for the AI to solve. Maybe it's indeed hard problem. But they didn't tell me in the article which problem I can solve with this model and which problem I cannot solve. So I assume that I can solve any hard problem from code forces, from LeetCode. It's not my fault that I am picking the wrong problems. Just tell me which problem can I pick. I can pick. Stack trace. Error. Do we have instructions for if we cannot return anything, return the minimum possible? Minimum possible, yeah. So basically we always can return something, yeah. Constraints input, grid. Yeah, I don't see any mentions of the infinite values and whatnot. Okay. Run. Okay. Okay. So let's try to solve this. Let me check human solution. Yeah, it's quite a convoluted problem, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But is it too complex for ChatGPT Strawberry o1? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, the next problem is as we saw in the comment section, it's more general problem, Do we have acceptance rate here? Companies, 50% for the hard problem, 50%. It's a good solid problem. Let me take this description. Let me create a new chat. GPT preview. Let's go. While it's thinking, give me a moment. So 15 seconds. Okay, nice chain of thoughts. Run. Okay, I have good feelings. Nice. Accepted. Accepted. And now GPT-4o. GPT-4o. Basically, why don't you work? Chrome editor? Yeah. Let's try. Okay. Easy. And by the way, these measurements, they just don't have any sense on LeetCode. They just don't have any sense. If I submit one more time, it probably will be in some other place. And even if not, no, maybe it's consistent. Maybe the previous one has been in fact faster and more optimal, but I don't care. This measurement means nothing. Anyway, we solved this problem with both models. Accepted. And do you see the pattern? If the problem is more general, and more general means probably it has less number of corner cases. I don't know, maybe it's more generic in the broad sense. And also maybe it means that this model with high probability, or not model, problem with high probability appeared a lot of times on the internet. I don't know. Let me take another one. Mm. 38% acceptance rate. Submissions. We didn't do any submission yet. I forgot to check real solutions from the previous one. As always. o1-preview. Did I use the right model for this one? Yeah, GPT-4. It was GPT-4 last time, and I don't see chain of thoughts. Yeah, it's GPT-4. Okay. And by the way, this is only coding, not code forces. LeetCode coding. Simple coding, simple stuff. It's simple stuff. It's much simpler than automatic research. It's much simpler. Okay, looks promising. Okay, submit. Sorry. Okay. Nums target. Let's give it a chance. You have an error. Fix it. With these inputs, you gave me the output 26, but 20 is expected. I'm already recording for 2 hours. And I'm still thinking that OpenAI robbed me. Robbed is the correct word. Specifically, they stole my money. Because I cannot use this model on a day-to-day basis. I cannot use it. I cannot trust it. You know, all these products from these LLM companies, they look like slot machines. They look like gambling. Because you don't know if your answer is correct or not. You just gamble. You're just trying to submit answers to the code forces, to the LeetCode. You're just trying. It's like gambling. What the? Okay. Can I maybe simplify copy pasting for me? Can I copy code, min operations, minimum operations? No. Run. Submit. Wrong answer. 2 times. 2 times in a row. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. GPT-4 or let me copy the stuff. Create new chat. GPT-4o. Paste. Let's go. Okay. run. Let's give it a chance. Fix an error with this input. You gave me output 8, but the expected one is 5. Thank you. You're welcome. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. By the way, did I try 2 times here? Yes, I did try 2 times. Error. Okay. Let me check solutions. Java. Okay. So basically it was trying to perform something like this, but as usually it failed. Not as usually, sometimes it get it right, but in this specific case it failed. It failed. It failed. Let's go to the next problem. What was acceptance rate? 27. Average acceptance rate for hard problems. Discussion, a lot of hints. It's very hard. It's very hard problem. Acceptance rate. By the way, maybe we can provide hints. Maybe we can provide hints. Yeah, it's a good idea to provide hints. But in real situation, we don't have any hints. GPT preview. While it's computing, I will this is the previous one. I will copy link. Like so. Okay, what do you have for me? What do you have? Okay. Take your time. How many problems did we solve? At least attempted to solve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Where is my code? Where is my code? Why are you writing like this? Okay, let me see. Okay, let's think. It's just wasting your tokens. It's just wasting your tokens. What? Okay. Run. You have an error. With this input 18, your output is 18, but expected one is 11. Keep one here. Guys, I don't know how to entertain you while it's thinking. Sorry. And to be honest, I'm kinda disappointed. I'm disappointed that this YouTube reviews of these new models, they're just wasting my time. I'm disappointed that OpenAI wasting my money. And I'm disappointed that OpenAI, they basically bullshitting us. They bullshitting. By the way, this is the second attempt. First one was wrong answer, and the second. It's even worse. Let me try GPT for O. New chat. Do we have real solutions for this problem? Java, Python. Let's take Python. This is real solution, yeah? We'll use ChatGPT to understand. By the way, maybe it's a good strategy to use ChatGPT not for end-to-end research and solving problems, but just to understand and explain existing solutions. ChatGPT is really good in explaining existing stuff or summarizing existing stuff. But as you see, end-to-end problems, it cannot really solve them. Cannot. Okay, this is our GPT-4o. Run. I don't even want to try again. Wrong answer. Okay, let's go to the next problem. Let's go to the next problem. Let's take the problem maybe with higher acceptance rate. With higher acceptance rate, because I kinda want to give a chance. I want to give LLM a chance to solve at least something. 48. 48. Okay. Well, pictures. I don't care. I don't care. You need to solve this with explanation. Pictures for people. Pictures for people. It's enough text for you. I don't care. Okay. Let me create new chat. o1-preview. Ебаш. Didn't I solve it? No. Give me a second. Okay, run. Looks promising. Submit. Nice. Nice, finally. This problem preview accepted. GPT for all. No, it's quite different. Probably. And shorter. Run. Okay, submit. Time limit exceeded. Let's give it a chance to fix the problem. Yeah, and probably the solution is correct, in fact, because we failed on the 500th sample. Probably it's correct, but it's too slow. It's correct, but it's too slow. You have time limit exceeded. Optimize the solution. Wait. Wait. Stop. It's this solution was from the GPT for all, but for some reason it switched to the wrong one. I need GPT-4. Was it GPT-4 or? Yeah, look, no chain of thoughts here, and this thinking process looks like it's from 4O, but for some reason it switched back to now it's 4O. And let me yeah, and time limit exceeded. Now you are sorting stuff. Okay, run. What is sorted list? What is sorted list? Sort is the thing in Python. Sorted containers. Sorted containers import. It's sort. sorted containers. I don't have implemented by yourself or use some other approach. If you don't have access, fuck you. Okay. You do what you like, do what you want. I'm not complaining. Compares, yeah. So we have this, and then this is our solution. That's our solution. Run. No chances. Wrong answer. Okay. Let's check real solutions. C++, okay. Real solutions exist. Let's go to the problems list. 66 with submitted ground truth solution. Nah, 66 is it's too high for hard problem. 48. Let me open in new tab, in a new tab this. Where was it? It doesn't matter. 47. Okay, 47. No pictures, no nothing. Some hints, discussion. It's from contest, from July 2nd. Okay. New chat, GPT preview. Maybe I should open this in another tab. Create new chat. No, I don't want to mess up this thing. So I'll just wait. Adjust the imbalance. Redefining imbalance. And wow. It's a real PhD paper article. Акода с Гулькин хуй. Let me copy this. Paste it here. run. Okay, it's promising. Good. This one accepted. Preview accepted. Now GPT-4o. GPT. My brain doesn't work already. Okay. Let's give it another chance. But I don't want to provide any hints. I just recompute. The answer. Yeah. But anyway, first attempt, wrong answer, and after that run. No chances. Wrong answer. So actually GPT-o1 is winning right now. But anyway, it's a disaster. I'm not arguing against the fact that GPT-o1 is better than 4o. Of course it's better. I'm arguing against the plot that we saw at the beginning, that this model, GPT-o1-preview, 5 times better than GPT-4o. Let me take 32, maybe. It's average acceptance rate for hard problem, more or less. Submissions, we did not submit anything here. I will just copy it, create new chat, preview, huyak. Yeah, and by the way, you know what? Maybe it's my mistake. I incorrectly pasted stuff. It doesn't make it simpler. Do we have powers? Yeah, actually powers only in constraints. Maybe it's fine. Anyway, 2 to the power of 30 and power of 31. 2 to the power of 30 and 31. Yeah. Okay. Let me quickly check another problems. Do we use powers here? Yeah, we used it here, but actually this problem has been solved. I suppose it totally understands the boundary conditions, boundary constraints. Even if I forgot to place this power symbol, caret symbol. I don't know Chinese. Sorry, what is this? Translate. Chinese, consider splitting and completion operations. I have no idea why did it use Chinese. I have nothing against Chinese language, but it's kind of looks strange in this context. Anyway, where is my code? Ah, yeah, it's still writing it. Still writing. Oh. So I did fix the power symbol, this stuff. We don't have any power symbols anywhere else. This should be okay. I take this solution. This is o1-preview. I paste it here. Run. Okay. Here is your stack trace. You have hit plus plan limit? Really? Really? They're just bandits. They're just stealing money. Please, please solve it this time. Please. I gave you stack trace. I gave you specific error. Okay, submit. Accepted, not accepted, wrong answer. And then accepted. And GPT-4o. New chat 4o. Complete disaster. Let's give it one more chance. GPT. We also have mini, but wrong answer. Hey, continue the stuff. What the fuck? It doesn't count. I need complete solution. Okay. Run. No chance. Wrong answer. Okay. So let me remove the separation. Actually, let me keep it. Let me now summarize the stuff with ChatGPT itself, because for summarization ChatGPT is perfect. ChatGPT. Let me use o1 mini. Let me use it for O. You need to summarize these results. Also plot also draw a bar plot with two values: success rate for these two models. Ignore medium / hard separation. Can it even draw? I suppose it can. Guys, this is a correct result which I achieved on practice. Maybe it's not a huge sample size, but I cannot test more because they restricted the number of attempts, not attempts, the number of usages per day. I was planning to test maybe 100, maybe not at once, but today. But I cannot. And by the way, I also have some ideas for testing the mathematical aspect. I'm not a researcher, I'm not a scientist, but I do have few ideas to test simple mathematical problems. Also, I have few ideas to help me with the actual development. So I'm developing games in C, in C++, using Raylib, using Python, using any sorts of languages and so on. So I have in fact few problems for ChatGPT to be tested on. But for now we have what we have. Let me take this chart. Let me take summary. And let me evaluate this. GPT preview 8 accepted. 8 accepted. Yeah. GPT preview, wrong answer. 1. I can just grab this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? It can't even. Okay. Let me take. Imagine that using tools doesn't allow. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Maybe it assumed. No. If the model has wrong answer, even if the accepted is also present, you must treat it as a wrong answer. And in this case, no, it was actually not my problem. We have 10 accepted problems for GPT-o1. We have 10 accepted problems. Give me a second. I'm so tired. And sorry. What the fuck are you doing? Did I copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? No, what are you doing? There are 10 accepted problems for o1-preview. GPT-4 accepted, and 6 accepted problems for what a dumb naming for model. And wrong answer. Ah, no. Wait. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 10. It's correct. 10. Yeah. 6 problems accepted. Total number 15. 6 accepted. 9 is not accepted. Okay. By the way, it looks more or less okay. If you remember, let me compare it with their paper. OpenAI, not models. OpenAI research. This one, please. Code competition. I don't understand this graph. 62. I don't know, guys. Maybe you can help me understand what does this 62 mean, and what does it mean that o1 5 times higher than GPT-4? Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway, it's obviously that we need much more rich test set. 15 problems is just not enough. I think we need at least 100 problems. I will repeat this procedure maybe next day, and also I will test it on different kind of tasks, mathematic tasks, programming tasks, and so on. But for now, I'm not sure. I'm still thinking that they just stole my money. It's false advertisement. It's false advertisement. For sure. But maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep it as it is. Yeah, for now, let's keep it as it is. Later, I will try some more approaches, some more problems, and so on. Thanks.